just arrived to my destination. If any of you guys are wondering where I am, I'm in Turkey. Hello. I know I've been MIA, but I wanted to make this video. I don't know, I just wanted to vlog and show you guys my experience. I am here because I want to get stuff done. And yeah, I'm gonna be getting my nose done. For the longest time, I have wanted to get my nose done. For the longest time, since I was a little girl. Not little girl, but since I was like a teenager. I just knew like my nose was just, I didn't like it. I know before anyone comes at me like and tells me you have to love yourself, I do love myself. I do. I just was not happy with how my nose looked on my face. Okay guys, I look so rough. I just went out for a little bit. I had to get some drinks and some currency because I didn't have cash with me. So I had to withdraw money at a local ATM around here. I got lost a little bit, but luckily I found my way. Shout out to Google Maps. But let me show you guys very quickly what I picked out. I picked out some like smoothie type drinks, just because I know with the operation I will probably need nutrients. Yeah, so let me show you guys very quickly. So I picked out these. Originally I was gonna get smoothies from back home, but I forgot, and so luckily I found some at the local market here. There was literally a market right across the hotel, and then I got this one, and I love their Lipton tea here. I don't know, I feel like it tastes so much better than the ones in the States. And just some orange juice. So yeah, not gonna lie, I am pretty nervous. I'm doing this alone, but at the same time I'm looking forward to it just because it's something that I've wanted to get done for the longest time. And you know, now that I have the opportunity, I was like, you know what, might as well. You know, I feel like 2023 has taught me to like do things without being scared, fearlessly. I feel like fear has withheld me a lot throughout the years, and I feel like when I told myself ringing in the 2023, I was like, not anymore. I'm not gonna let anything stop me. I'm not gonna let anything stop me from, you know, wanting to do something. I'm gonna continue manifesting what I want in life, and I feel like that's how life should be. You know, that's how people should live their life. I will update you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna have some dinner. I already ordered some dinner, and yeah, I'm like super excited at the same time. So many emotions, so many emotions. But you guys, it's been a while. I have been waiting for this moment for a while. So this is the bread, the naan, I believe. Guys, it smells so good. It smells so delicious. And there should be like chicken underneath. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. This is the room I'm staying at. This is the bathroom. I'm obsessed with the view though. So obsessed. Guys, I have just, do not look at my eyes. I look pretty rough. Let me look this way. I have just finished signing my life away right there. I'm now waiting on my doctor for the consultation. And I have this thing on. I got blood work done. I'm excited and nervous, but praying that everything turns out good. Alright guys, this is it. I have my gown on. I have these, I don't know why it's doing that. These lovely socks on. I have to go all the way over here. Guys, I'm getting pretty nervous and anxious, but my blood work, everything is good. But just like wanted to show you guys my nose before. I have this hump here that I just, for the longest time, was very insecure about, and just, you know, the contouring did a lot of work, you know, with makeup. Like, I could conceal it, but it's very rough right now. I came through, everything is good, just a little out of it still. Okay guys, so I'm hoping that this is actually good lighting right here. I'm so sorry if it's not. I am living in Germany and we're currently in winter, so that pretty much means that it's pretty cloudy all the time, and so the lighting is not the best. But unfortunately, I actually broke my ring light. It's a funny story actually. So it was like an American plug, and I actually put a converter on it, and I think the watts, like, it was just too much or whatever. So as soon as I like put it in the plug, it just kind of went like it didn't explode, but it just, yeah, it stopped working. So anyways, this is what I'm working with right now until I do get a new one. But yeah, so as you guys know now, I got my nose done, guys. Yes, I got my nose done. And right before I dive into the details as far as like what I went through and what the process was, I do want to share with you guys the reason why I decided to get a nose job right quickly. So this is going back to when I was in middle school. I would have been around 12 years old, 11, 12. And I started to notice that the shape of my nose was not your average shape. I didn't start thinking too much of it until I did get to high school, however. I just felt like my nose did not fit my face as much as I wanted to accept it, because, you know, I am all for like accepting yourself for the way that you are, but at the same time, I feel like you have to do what's best for you. Keep that in mind. You have to do what is best for you at the end of the day, what you think is best for you. So yeah, time flies, and I started doing my research because, you know, I'm like, okay, like, I think I'm mentally and physically ready to get this done. So I'm still in America, and I'm looking through YouTube videos, and I start seeing a lot of like videos having to do with rhinoplasty being done in Turkey. So that caught my attention, and it was like a bunch of videos. So I would see these videos, and like these girls would be like, or women would be like, yeah, like it's inexpensive, it's a procedure that is commonly done here. So I was like, like weighing my pros and cons, right? Anywho, so yeah, I had that in my mind already, you know, maybe going to Turkey to get this procedure done. So anyways, moving on to, you know, me coming up with where I was going to get it done, right? My research and stuff. So I moved to Germany. I started to settle down some more here in Germany, and then I was like, okay, well, hang on, let me see how far Germany is from Turkey. So when I saw that it was just like 2 hours away, I was like, okay, I have to get this done here while I'm here, I mean. Otherwise, like, I'm just gonna have a long flight if I get it done when I'm back in the States. So I decided to, you know, do some more digging. That is something I definitely recommend you guys to do if you are thinking about going abroad to get your rhinoplasty or any type of procedure. So I do my research. I look at all of these Instagram posts, the pictures, even like YouTube, like from other people who have been to this clinic. And I felt like this one was it. Like, it just felt like it was the one. If you start doing your research, you're going to find that there are a lot of clinics, you know, available. And what you want to keep in mind is that, you know, the doctor is board certified, first of all, in Istanbul, because you don't want some random doctor who is not board certified to do your procedure. Yes, it could be cheaper, but you are running the risk of you know, getting botched or possibly like dying. You know, it is a huge deal. It is a big deal. It's a procedure, you know, you're going under the knife. So I definitely suggest you guys to do your research. I found the clinic and they immediately replied to, you know, me messaging them. So I did like the consistency of, you know, the communication and walking me through like what was gonna happen once I got there. I had my consultation and then, you know, sent them pictures and let them know exactly what I wanted. They let me know what doctor was good, and then like I was like, hey, like send me information as far as like him being board certified. Like I was on top of my game. Last thing I wanted to happen was for me to get botched. You know, that there has been horror stories of people, you know, going abroad and unfortunately getting botched. So I didn't want that to happen to me. So months went on and the date was getting closer. Yes, I went by myself. Would I recommend it? Honestly, I wouldn't, because I feel like with a procedure like that, you definitely want to have someone beside you to make sure that you're okay. I remember when I was in the hotel after the procedure happened, like there were moments that I would freak out, but like I would message my doctor or the nurse and like they would, you know, communicate with me instantly. So I didn't feel like alone, you know, per se, but it would have been nice to have like somebody right beside me to tell me like, you're gonna be okay, you're fine. It's a huge change, you know, like getting plastic surgery is definitely a huge change of your image, obviously. So sorry, I kind of fast forwarded a little bit. I landed in Istanbul. That's where I got my procedure done. And the driver picks me up. You know, it was all pretty much coordinated. I wasn't just gonna go there and just, you know, be clueless as far as like, oh my gosh, a taxi, this and that. Like the clinic was so good that like it told me, we're gonna have a driver pick you up from the airport. You have nothing to worry about. You're staying here. You know, you get free breakfast, I believe, something like that. This is included. It came with a package deal or whatever. And you're gonna find when you do your research that there's a lot of clinics that have packages. Like I said, just do your research and go with what you think is best, and also make sure that, you know, there's good reviews. But yeah, so I get there and then they told me not to eat past a certain time, and then I went to the clinic and I see my doctor, and he was amazing. He was really like down to earth, and I basically told him that I wanted my hump to be gone. I wanted that to be gone, that was my main thing. I just wanted that hump to be removed, honestly. Like I didn't care about having a button nose. Like that was not my mentality, and I'm sure that there are doctors over there too that specialize in giving you that cute button nose, but for me, I just wanted that hump to be gone and just look normal, I guess. Average, I don't know. The last thing I remember telling him was like that I wanted it just to be straight, to look straight, because I knew too like that my nose was a bit crooked in a way, because I remember I would have to like contour the crap out of it like so much so that it would kind of look straight. And so, you know, he let me know what he was going to do. He did mention something about my nostrils, possibly making them smaller. I never thought my nostrils were huge. I mean, but if you look back in the pictures, they did kind of look big, just because how the shape of my nose was. Then I was like, oh, okay, sure, whatever, as long as it's cute, you know, like it looks good. So then I think the last thing I remember was them putting the mask on me to, you know, put me to sleep. And then I woke up. I didn't even feel like I was sleeping. Like I was like, I fell asleep and I woke up right away or something like that. And I remember being cold, because obviously anesthesia does that to you. When you first wake up, you feel pretty cold. They had like heaters like at the end, like by my feet, and they had like blankets on me. So like they took care of me. That's what I really appreciated of going there, that they definitely took care of me. And then the doctor walks in and he lets me know, you know, what he ended up doing and what he ended up not doing. So he ended up not making my nostrils smaller, and he showed me a picture, and I think for him it was like how the shape of my nose was, like he felt like it wasn't something that needed to be done. So I was like fine with it because, you know, I loved the results, like what it looked like. And I'm gonna insert pictures somewhere here to show you like the before and like the after of, you know, how my nose looked. So yeah, I was like so happy. I did end up staying there about 5-ish days, maybe. I can't remember. It's almost been a year, guys. So yeah, I had to stay there. Obviously they don't want to send you back home without being pretty recovered, you know, because obviously there could be complications. So I stayed there. I did end up going back to the clinic so my doctor could look over, you know, my nose. Guys, literally the first night, that's why I tell you guys I do recommend going with someone, because the first night I just, looking at myself in the mirror, it was freaky. It was freaky because it was just like blood, and I'm like freaking out. I was like, is this normal? Like I said, I would message the clinic though, and they would get back to me like instantly. So that's what made me calm down a bit or gave me kind of a sense of like relief or whatever. But yeah, it was quite scary at first to just look at myself in the mirror, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but you know, you kind of have to clean the area too. I might make a part 2 on recovery wise. If you guys are interested, definitely put it down in the comments, and I can do that for you guys. Yeah, they checked it, and then they gave me the green light and told me that I was able to go back home. So I was a little worried, you know, you're gonna go back to the plane and, you know, you have the surgery, and you know, what if people stare at you? But let me tell you something, a lot of people go to Turkey to get procedures done, so you're not going to be the only one with something on your nose or like something on your head or like just anything, because people like go there to get procedures done. It is very common apparently. It's definitely a process. I am happy though with the results. I mean, the hump is obviously gone, like it is straight down like that. Right here I did notice it's still a little bit wide, but it's nothing crazy. Like I don't feel like I was botched, because like I said, I wanted like a normal looking nose. Like I don't know if that makes any sense. Don't come at me if I'm like, oh, that's not normal, but just I didn't want the hump. I didn't want the hump, and I didn't like how crooked my nose looked, right? And so I do also like how you can't really see the scars underneath. Like I don't even put makeup on it. Like I feel like I don't have to, because it just didn't scar bad at all, like down here. And so yeah, I'm very, very happy with the results. I'm very happy that I decided to go through with it. The pricing was amazing, guys. I think Istanbul or Turkey and all, like, is very common for people to travel there to get rhinoplasty. Do your research, take your time. Don't just find the first doctor just because they're giving you a cheap, you know, offer. Do your research. The last thing you want to do is get botched, and also it is your life. So you want to make sure that you're going someplace where you feel comfortable and confident that, you know, your results might be well, you know. But anyways, I still keep in touch with my doctor. If you guys want information on him, you guys can also reach me through Instagram. Probably going to put it somewhere here, or like in the comment, or not comment section, but the detail section. And you guys can just shoot me a DM, and you know, I'll let you guys know. Now, if you have been my subscriber since day one, you might notice some other changes to my physique. And I'm actually going to be posting a separate video on the other change, just because, like I said, I feel like if I mention the other stuff, like it's just, this video is going to be too long. So there will be another video I will make, because I also got another procedure done while I was there at the same time. Yes, guys, at the same time. So I will definitely be talking to you guys about that in another video. It definitely has to do with this. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Like I said, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to DM me or even comment down below this video. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye, loves.